Ladies and gentlemen, this just in this video, I'm going to tell you when White House National Economic Council Director Larry Kudlow expects states to start paying people who are unemployed the $300 a week boost up that the federal government is funding pursuant to the executive order that President Donald Trump signed on August 8th. So as per this morning's video, I told you that President Donald Trump appropriated $44 billion from the Federal Disaster Relief Fund that is managed by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Right now, the fund has a balance of $68.4 billion. I also told you that FEMA, which is the Federal Emergency Management Agency, plans to disperse a grant that will cover 3 weeks of the $300 boost-up payments to people on unemployment insurance after a state has applied for the program. That's so it can have enough money in the fund to be able to approve all states that apply for the program. As of the filming of the video this morning, the program had approved, FEMA had approved 7 states in order to disperse funds through this $300 boost-up. The 7 states were Colorado, Arizona, Iowa, Louisiana, Missouri, Utah, and New Mexico. You can now add 3 more states that have been approved: Oklahoma, Montana, and Idaho, ladies and gentlemen. As of right now, Arizona is the only state to have already paid out these benefits. It's paid out $75 million to 250,000 people on the jobless roll. So FEMA's plan is to disperse enough money to fund 3 weeks of payments to people on unemployment insurance, $300 a week boost up, and then it'll disperse payments on a weekly basis just to ensure that they have enough money to pay all states. Montana is the only state to report that it will pay regular state unemployment payments plus the $100 a week share that, pursuant to the executive order, states are supposed to pay, plus a $300 a week boost up that the federal government is funding. Now, just a few minutes ago, live on CNBC, National Economic Council Director Larry Kudlow stated that people on unemployment should expect to receive payments at the state and the federal level within 1 week or 2. This is exactly what he said verbatim. I think really in the next week or 2, you're going to see a lot of checks minted to unemployed people at the federal level and the state level, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as per today's video, I told you that dozens of rank-and-file Democrats, according to Politico, 100, and according to The Hill, around 50, have signed a letter headed by the leader of the New Democrat Coalition. This is Congressman Derek Kilmer from Washington and Scott Peters from California, Congressman Scott Peters from California, and Congressman Don Bayer from Virginia. And they are urging the House leadership to line up a vote to extend the $600 a week enhanced unemployment insurance that expired on July 31st. As per yesterday's video, I told you that several Democrats that are facing re-election right now, they're also urging to scale back on the HEROES Act, a package perhaps at $2 to $2.4 trillion, in order to come to a compromise. And while they're working, or after they work on saving the post office, they can ensure that they pass a disaster relief package before they get sent home. That's exactly what Congressman Anthony Brindisi from New York's 22nd District stated. He stated, "Don't send me home until we pass some form of disaster relief package." And an unnamed congressman, an unnamed House Democrat, according to NBC News, stated that passing subsidies for $25 billion and not working on disaster relief would be absolutely inexcusable, ladies and gentlemen. Also, reportedly, Republicans are floating around text to a skinny bill. It's going to cost about $500 billion, calling for the $300 a week boost up in unemployment insurance through December 27th. It's also calling for forgiveness to the post office for a $10 billion loan that it took out pursuant to CARES Act, $105 billion to open up schools, $29 billion for health care costs, and you probably know it better than me, business liability protections, ladies and gentlemen. As I told you in my previous videos, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the highest lobbying spender every year since 2001, is lobbying hard for business liability protections for its members, ladies and gentlemen. it has already coughed up in this 2020 cycle $2 million for GOP candidates, $436,000 in federal races in favor of GOP candidates. And on the other side, you have the Association for Trial Lawyers, ladies and gentlemen, that they don't want companies to have immunity because they want to be hired in order to sue these organizations for damages relevant to the virus, ladies and gentlemen. So this organization, this big lobbying spender, has coughed up $1.5 million to Democrat candidates, $300,000 to Democrat committees, and $928,500 to other liberal groups. So it's the clash of the lobbying titans right now, ladies and gentlemen, for business liability protections, just so you have an understanding of how things work. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments in the comments section below. Watch this video right here for additional stimulus coverage. Click the like button if you like the video. Click the subscribe button to stay on top of my findings. I mobilize and report like no one else will, and stop at nothing until each and every one of you is funded with all the monetary ammunition you need to save this country, save your families, save your business, feed your families. May God bless you. May God bless the United States of America and everybody else on this planet. Talk soon.